Attention, all the news in this video are all from around the internet and from our sources. We deliver to you the most realistic news. Make sure to listen well and you can turn on the caption.
Manchester United COVID outbreak gets worse as more players test positive. There have been more cases recorded as Manchester United's COVID outbreak gets worse and the club fight to contain it. The Red Devils saw their Premier League clash with Brentford on Tuesday postponed due to a number of positive tests being returned among their players and staff. Players were ordered to stay away from the Carrington training base for 24 hours after positive tests were returned on Monday, returning on Wednesday. They returned at 10 a.m. and took both lateral flow and PCR tests before being allowed to train, but reportedly at least 2 players were sent home after testing positive. The Telegraph reports that 19 positive tests have been returned from Manchester United players and staff, and that amount of people are now self-isolating. Training continued on Wednesday under Ralph Rangnick and his staff, but it was just with a small number of players, and youth team players were drafted in to make up the numbers. There has been no confirmation on which players have tested positive, or any confirmation from the club on the number of positive cases reported by the Telegraph. United are next due to be in action against Brighton in the 12:30 p.m. kick-off on Saturday, and it is not clear whether that will go ahead yet or not. The Seagulls have confirmed that they were struggling with their own COVID outbreak this week, but the game against Wolves at the Amex is going ahead as planned on Wednesday night. Burnley vs Watford on Wednesday has been postponed due to an outbreak in the Watford camp. Manchester United contemplating move for Leeds United star Illan Meslier. Manchester United have been impressed by Leeds United goalkeeper Illan Meslier and will concede moving for the Frenchman should the goalkeeping situation change over the course of the next 12 months. The 21-year-old is in his 3rd season at Elland Road, and he's considered one of the finest prospects in Europe after establishing himself as first choice under Marcelo Bielsa. United dispatched scout Tony Coton to watch Meslier for Tuesday's clash against Manchester City, but it was a dismal display from Bielsa's side, who lost 7-0 at the Etihad. Nevertheless, United have been impressed by Meslier's maturity, and it's not the first time that the Red Devils have sent scouts to watch the goalkeeper, according to the Daily Mail. However, United's goalkeeper situation has improved this term after David De Gea rediscovered his best form. The Spaniard shared duties with Dean Henderson last term, but De Gea has been first choice this season and has been United's standout performer. Henderson is expected to seek an exit at the end of the campaign if he's unable to force his way into the side, but Tom Heaton could become De Gea's understudy. Leeds have made a poor start to their second campaign back in the top division, but they'd fight tooth and nail to hold on to Meslier, particularly if they can avoid relegation. Monaco chief sends transfer warning to Chelsea and Manchester United over Aurelien Tchouameni. Monaco sporting director Paul Mitchell has warned the likes of Manchester United and Chelsea that midfield transfer target Aurelien Tchouameni will not come cheap. The 22-year-old is emerging as one of the best young defensive midfielders in Europe, earning a place in the France national team, and has been attracting interest from some of the biggest clubs in the world including Real Madrid and Juventus. Tchouameni also has suitors in the Premier League, with Chelsea, United and Liverpool all keeping tabs on him. The West Londoners are even believed to have held talks last summer. But Monaco chief Mitchell, who likens the Frenchman to Steven Gerrard, is confident the League One side can keep Tchouameni and says any club who wants to prize him away will need to stump up a big fee. He is a complete midfielder, very fast and physically strong. He reminds me of Steven Gerrard, Mitchell told Tuttosport. He is already a top player despite being only 22, but if we want to become a top club, then we should not sell him. We are an ambitious club. Everyone, from President Rybolovlev to coach Niko Kovac, is ambitious here. However, we'll assess the situation at the end of the season. The player is under contract until 2024 and his transfer value is the one of a top player. Everything is expensive in Monte Carlo. Let's say that Tchouameni is as expensive as the Grand Casino. Man United boss Ralf Rangnick is believed to be keen on bringing in a new midfielder in January, though likely needs to shift players first, and has been linked with a move for RB Leipzig's Amadou Haidara. Manchester United wonderkid Mason Greenwood has reportedly emerged as a shock transfer target for Arsenal. The 20-year-old has found himself on the bench in recent weeks under interim boss Ralf Rangnick. And according to El Nacional, Arsenal, Juventus and cash-strapped Barcelona are keeping an eye on his situation. The Gunners may need to add 3 strikers to their ranks next summer, with both Eddie Nketiah and Alexandre Lacazette out of contract. And former club captain Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is out of squad contention after another disciplinary breach. The 32-year-old returned from France late, leading to Arteta making the difficult decision to strip him of the captaincy. Greenwood could be the ideal long-term replacement for any of the possible departing 3, becoming the focal point of Mikel Arteta's young squad. The report states the trio will not hesitate to make an offer for Greenwood should he decide to leave Old Trafford. Barcelona are big admirers of Greenwood, with President Joan Laporta seeing him as a star for the future. Greenwood's ability to play as a centre-forward or out wide is seen as very attractive for Barcelona, who feel he could form a formidable partnership with Ansu Fati. Barcelona also hold an interest in one-way United star Anthony Martial, but if the Catalan giants had to pick between the two, boss Xavi would pick Greenwood.